Hello, everybody. Welcome to this exclusive 2025 event of Hexbots Hexbug BattleBots, the YouTuber Robot Clash. Here, 9 competitors will enter this and 1 will be proclaimed a champion. Before tomorrow, we kick off Hexbots Hunters 2 with like last year, but more chaotic and unusual. To starters, we've got Dark Matter and King Cobra. Agarwaba, the New Blood Tournament champions of this year, against Icebreaker, third place in Series 3, Komodo Dragon and Fabulous Jeff, and a third and 3 bots in a single fight with El Dominador, Mecha Bowser, and the 2024 New Blood Tourney champion, Aquatic Disaster. So we already have 2 champions with these YouTuber robots. That's definitely something in itself. I guess if anything, let's get started with the guest robot versus the updated machine. That is Dark Matter and King Cobra. 3, 2, 1, activate. Let the bot battle begin. Dark Matter up to speed, and so is King Cobra. We're in the YouTuber Robot Clash the day before Hexbots Hunters 2 fully appears. King Cobra getting his fork removed. That is not entirely a good sign. We're just doing like a little exhibition round similar to like the 4th of July specials. I mean, we kind of have something else coming up. Well, besides Hexbots Hunters, but that's it. King Cobra lifts himself. Dark Matter grabbing a hold of him and pushing him to the back. We don't have the shelf anymore, so hooray. Dark Matter circling around King Cobra, using its hammer spinner to little to no effect. Dark Matter were in their heat battle and they lost in their heat battle. King Cobra did go to the 3rd place bracket, however they lost immediately. So that's something. King Cobra trying to use their hammer spinner. Do they do anything? No. They're not doing anything. Dark Matter spins up to speed. King Cobra eyeing them down. Random Robotics versus Oof Robotics. Keep that in mind. With Dark Matter and King Cobra. Entirely respectively. Both robots doing a little tango there, you know. Just for them to just get back in the arena, because it's somewhat been a while for the both of them. Not really. It's only been like a few weeks as of something. I don't know. Dark Matter going around, a nice hit with the bar spinner by Dark Matter. And can they do something? I think they're pushing back King Cobra. And then King Cobra lifting themselves up. Well, that's something. King Cobra trying to get back down, and they do. They're trying to eye Dark Matter. Use the hammer spinner. Not really into great effect. You know, like I said, they are the guest entry mystery robot, and they haven't really been very impressive. There goes a fork, like I said, and I'm being dragged by Dark Matter. That's something. King Cobra, so far, I think if anything, Dark Matter is winning this fight in terms of aggression, because pushing around King Cobra. Damage, because it's obvious, and control, again, obvious, because King Cobra is starting to turn out to be a freaking pinball in this arena. Now being pushed back by Dark Matter onto the wedge. Dark Matter, the time is slowly ticking down for the both robots. So far, Dark Matter has been the more greater robot, going to ourselves a judge's decision. Ladies and gentlemen, we have entered a judge's decision. We have a split decision. Judge 1 scored the battle for King Cobra. Judge 3 scored the battle for Dark Matter. And Judge 2 scored the battle for the winner, Dark Matter. Well, that was a pretty good fight. Very good back and forth fight. Dark Matter goes through, and King Cobra. We thought we'd see a lot from the surprise guest for Series 3. I guess not. Well, I guess either He'll be for Hexbots Hunters 2, some other thing, or possibly Series 4. We are definitely thinking of a Series 4. Well, as of like Heat M, we were thinking of that. In any cases, we have the 2025 New Blood Champion, Agrawalba, coming with a new look, with a blacksmith chassis instead of a whiplash. And Icebreaker. Icebreaker Robotics versus David of Smeg. Let's begin. 3, 2, 1, activate. Let the bot battle begin. Icebreaker Robotics and David of Smeg with Icebreaker and a newly updated Agrawalba. Agrawalba now looking a little bit more deformed, should we say. Agrawalba trying to return to his tendencies of destroying his opponents like he did in the New Blood tournament. I like saying he probably just won out of luck against Komodo Dragon in the final. But they're doing some nice hits onto Icebreaker. Again, it's been a pretty good while since we've seen Agrawalba. They were in their heat battle, and I can kind of see why they lost, because their first battle in their heat was Hypershock. And I guess that's how they just diminished. Anyways, Agrawalba getting his face smudged up. I mean, if anything, because it's kind of loose. We're not entirely finished with Agrawalba. Agrawalba still getting some nice hits onto Icebreaker, but Icebreaker, I mean, it's got the weapon. Let's be real. Agrawalba trying to do something. It gets pushed onto the wedge by Icebreaker. Is Icebreaker going to leave him be? Yes, they are. And I think Agrawalba is stuck. Icebreaker moves on to face Dark Matter in the next round. What a fight indeed. Well, that is definitely something. Agrawalba, even with its new look, still doesn't win. Much like its predecessor all the way back from Heat A, still couldn't get himself the full knockout win. Eventually, he will now end himself... Well, no, he's not doing that. He's still going to pop up for Hexbots Hunters as a bounty. Oh, I guess I just gave you spoilers, I guess. Icebreaker goes to face Dark Matter. Next, the robot you've been waiting for, Komodo Dragon, versus another robot from David of Smeg, being Fabulous Jeff. Well, let's begin. 3, 2, 1, activate. Let the bot battle begin. Random Robotics comes in again, along with David of Smeg, with Komodo Dragon and Fabulous Jeff. Fabulous Jeff removes a piece on him because, of course, he does. And it looks like a wheel is flopping around on the back of Komodo Dragon. I mean, they went through a lot to get third place in the main series, so props to them. They're trying to flip Fabulous Jeff, and they do. A wedge thing comes off of Komodo Dragon, but it doesn't matter. Fabulous Jeff is flipped over, and I think that's gonna be it. Komodo Dragon, well, goes to the next round. I think that was a pretty easy fight for him. A rather quick and easy win there for Komodo Dragon. Well, he's now given new batteries, so hopefully he should work more better against his next opponent, against these three. El Dominador of Chaotic Robotics, David of Smegs, Mecha Bowser, or probably Ultimate Robotics with Aquatic Disaster. Well, let's just get started. 3, 2, 1, activate. Let the bot battle begin. Aquatic Disaster, Mecha Bowser, and El Dominador. All the weapons up to speed, a 3-way rumble fight. Just to see who faces Komodo Dragon, who are probably going to die in the next few minutes. El Dominador, not doing anything. It's mostly Aquatic Disaster and Mecha Bowser doing all the work. Aquatic Disaster just rams into El Dominador. David of Smeg, Chaotic Robotics, and Ultimate Robotics in the lineup. El Dominador probably are going to say this is their last fight, so hopefully they can make it strong. However, they're not making a good impression. They've just been sideswapped by Aquatic Disaster and pushed up the wedge. Aquatic Disaster takes a knockout win, but continues going after Mecha Bowser. Well, that's something. Hand. It's Hand from Duckbots. Aquatic Disaster ramming into the wall for some reason. El Dominador is out of here. And Aquatic Disaster pushing back Mecha Bowser. That's a good strategy there. Nice hits there by the mechanized King Koopa. Mecha Bowser. Aquatic Disaster. I think their weapon is stopped. Yeah, I think that little thing is just broken again off of Aquatic Disaster. God dang it. Now, if I had $1 every time that happened, I'd be rich. Because there's more times, it happens more times than it should in this whole thing. Mecha Bowser, using their spinner, able to get underneath of Aquatic Disaster, but Aquatic Disaster retaliates and pushes back the King Koopa back. Mecha Bowser trying to escape way. Aquatic Disaster being pushed up into the wedge, but he gets free but loses a track thanks to the hand of Mecha Bowser. So Mecha Bowser actually doing something. This is really pretty good so far for the Mechanical Koopa from Japan and Aquatic Disaster from California, I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I'm just going off of something else. Aquatic Disaster trying to move around, and Mecha Bowser, they're both skating away. It's probably going to go to a judge's decision, if anything, because Aquatic Disaster and Mecha Bowser have lasted this long. And if anything, Mecha Bowser, dare I say, is winning this fight. Like, it's done the more damage, it's been more aggressive and more controlling. It's going to a judge's decision. Mecha Bowser could probably win this fight. Cease. Ladies and gentlemen, we've entered a judge's decision once again. They awarded it unanimously to the winner, Mecha Bowser! And so far, here is our semifinals. We got Dark Matter from Oof Robotics, Icebreaker Robotics with, well, Icebreaker, Rhino Robotics with his child King Cobra, and Mecha Bowser of David of Smeg. Take a guess on who was winning, and I guess bet all your life savings on Komodo Dragon. Anyways, first up, Dark Matter versus Icebreaker. 3, 2, 1, activate. Let the battle begin. Icebreaker and Dark Matter. Oof Robotics and Icebreaker Robotics, the both weapons up to speed. Nice little hit there to start, but nothing too major. That was a little bit better. Dark Matter going up on the wedge. Are Icebreaker tending to keep him there? Probably. Oh, never mind. Dark Matter gets free, and Icebreaker still having its weapon up to speed. They both pretty good in the heats. Icebreaker made it to the round of 32, and, well, Dark Matter just didn't do garbage in their heat. I mean, there's stuff, they survived Kingslayer in their heat, we'll give you that. Icebreaker, still up to speed. Dark Matter, well, doing nothing right now. Dark Matter, still up to speed. Can it do something? A nice little jab by them. Icebreaker goes on the wedge, and a nice hit by Dark Matter. However, it releases Icebreaker back into the ring. Can that weapon of Dark Matter perhaps take out the motor of Icebreaker? That'd be more better to see. Dark Matter and Icebreaker still up to speed. A nice hit from the both of them. Dark Matter being lodged into the wedge by Icebreaker. And, ooh, a nice hit by Dark Matter. Dark Matter, ooh. Icebreaker doing a little skate on the arena. This isn't figure skating, my guy. This is Hexbots. The YouTuber clash. We're in the semifinals right now, and with Dark Matter and Icebreaker, I'm kind of having dementia as a piece comes off of Dark Matter's blade or thing. Well, that's some damage for Icebreaker. So if it ever goes to a judge's decision, we might have maybe ourselves a close victor. And there goes another piece off of the blade of Dark Matter. Dark Matter, it at least shed some weight off its shoulders, literally. But it's still pushing around Icebreaker. It's doing a nice job defending it away. Icebreaker pushing back Dark Matter into the sidewall and rams the wall. All goes all over the place. It pushes back Dark Matter once more into the screws. Again, they're not active this season because they quit on me. Dark Matter. Well, they're on the wedge. Never mind. Well, it's cleans for them. We almost went to a judge's decision there. And Icebreaker rams into the wall once again. Well, that's going to be it. Dark Matter stuck on the wedge, and Icebreaker goes to the YouTuber finals. Who knew? Cease. As Icebreaker goes through to the YouTuber Robot Clash, well, the championship anyway, we've got Mecha Bowser versus Komodo Dragon. I bet you're probably already expecting who the winner is, so we'll just 3, 2, 1, activate. Let the bot battle begin. Komodo Dragon resetting its lifter, and Mecha Bowser just going into the wall for some reason. Ooh, a nice little lift by Komodo Dragon. Not entirely flipping the King Koopa. Whoever wins this will face Icebreaker in the YouTuber Robot Final. Mecha Bowser up to speed, trying to maybe aim for Komodo Dragon. Well, I mean, it wasn't really a good hit by Mecha Bowser. It spins around. I guess trying to make itself dizzy. Maybe we should make a Mecha Bowser Jr. so he can go along with his dad. Maybe. I don't really think so. Komodo Dragon misses Mecha Bowser. How can you miss that, my guy? He was right there. And a nice little lift there by Komodo Dragon. Komodo Dragon trying to get a decent grasp on Mecha Bowser. However, it's not getting the perfect angle. I keep thinking that they faced each other, but I'm pretty sure I'm thinking of Wild Wings. Well, in any cases, Komodo Dragon going along to the back of the area. A nice little lift by Komodo Dragon. However, it just lifted Mecha Bowser's arm, just like trying to clench his fists, like, how dare you do that? Mecha Bowser, I should say Komodo Dragon, is he okay? Feels like he's trying to short circuit himself. Mecha Bowser gets away. Can he maybe win this by a knockout? Well, who knows? Mecha Bowser is still moving. I mean, Komodo Dragon is moving ever so slightly. Komodo Dragon trying to get another flip. It does, but it doesn't exactly flip Mecha Bowser over. Mecha Bowser still spinning away. Random Robotics in. Sorry, Komodo Dragon trying to maybe scoot out of the way. It flips a side panel off. That's at least damage for Komodo Dragon, as Mecha Bowser trying to shunt the Komodo Dragon away. It goes up on the wedge for some reason. Oh! A nice lift by Komodo Dragon, and Mecha Bowser is stuck on the wall. Well, stuck between the wedge and the wall, and Komodo Dragon goes to the final. What a fight! Well, ladies and gentlemen, here we are. The YouTuber Robot Clash Championship between Icebreaker Robotics and Random Robotics, with Icebreaker and Komodo Dragon. This is a rematch all the way from the New Blood tournament. Here, Komodo Dragon was able to take the win and advance to the semifinals. Alright, I think he went on to the finals. So can Komodo Dragon do it again? Or will Icebreaker find a new strategy and take out Komodo Dragon? Well, let's find out. 3, 2, 1, activate. Let this rematch final begin. Icebreaker Robotics and Random Robotics. Icebreaker and Komodo Dragon. Komodo Dragon pushes back Icebreaker as it flips it over. Komodo Dragon, they finally did it. After I guess like 2 competitions, it finally won a championship in a rather easy fight. Komodo Dragon gonna take this, and congratulations Random Robotics for the win. Congratulations to Komodo Dragon for winning the YouTuber Hexbug Rumble thing. I kind of give up giving up the name. Congratulations to Random Robotics for taking home the win, and we'll give you the presentation for Hexbots Hunters 2 coming tomorrow. For starters, our 3 champions of the first 3 series automatically go to the main round, being Kingslayer, Hypershock, and the new crown champion, Gorilla. Now, we go on to the 5 bounty hunters, which are Aquatic Disaster, who was the winner of the New Blood Tournament from 2024, Spikosaurus, the 4th of July Special 2023 champion, Liability, the 2025 4th of July Special winner, and the 2024 champion of the thing, Manta Ray, and the first Hexbots Hunters champion as a new bounty hunter, Quarter Pounder. All the brackets for each episode will be revealed shortly. Well, maybe. As the first of the bracket thing, the first bounty hunter will be, or the first bounty will be Aquatic Disaster, and then doing some rearranging here. The second will be Manta Ray. The third will be Liability. Fourth, Spikosaurus, the second time he's a bounty. And Quarter Pounder, the newest and so far the toughest. Well, we'll see you tomorrow for Hexbots Hunters 2. And we'll see you next time.